these autograph stores. I think the controversy keeps his pocket going.
And that's why he
don't you?
Keeps
I mean,
chirping about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to fault the guy for a hustle. I'm all about.
He was
hustle.
Mr. Hustle. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about me. I'm a hustle guy.
It's funny, some of these guys
I'm always
are
trying to get something for free.
Yeah, some of these guys just get so unlikable. It makes me think of
Hey, Gary.
Lenny Dykstra was the same way.
Go out,
Dykstra.
become a superstar athlete or coach or something, and you'll get a lot of stuff for free, and you won't have to hustle.
I know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you just have to post it up on your gram.
You just walk into the
Instagram.
bar, and there's a screwdriver.
Hey, speaking of that, speaking of the gram, you can follow us at Midwest Mikes, pretty much on any social media. But the gram, check us out.
Yeah. Any of that, follow us on there.
I'm actually going to take a picture right now to post on
on the gram.
Midwest Mike's Instagram.
Beautiful.
I don't like Instagram.
Instagram doesn't like you either, so it's all right,
Here
Jim.
we go.
He's like,
Boom.
he's taking a picture of. Hold on.
Oh, you
Hold on,
take-
let me get another. Hey, I was looking over.
Boom.
All right, now take Jim.
Now take Jim.
Yeah, get Jim
All
on
right,
there.
here we
too.
go.
Get Jim on there too, man.
There we go. Boom.
Cowboys suck.
Those will be up on the gram later.
Yeah,
Put that on Instagram.
that's right.
Hey, this is the only time of year. Well, no, you guys can't even match because Cowboys. Normally you don't wear Cowboys stuff this time of year. You're wearing your baseball stuff. But
Whoa.
this is how you guys can match wardrobes. You can wear your Royal stuff, and you can wear your Cowboy stuff.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Shakeup in the Shawnee Mission East coaching staff.
Who cares? I'm just kidding. All
Okay.
right, go ahead. I'll just kidding. Just go for it.
Okay,
Go.
so-
Who, from you? Are you?
I was talking with some people in the new Kansas City Red and Gold beer from Boulevard.
Yeah.
I
Is
think
there
it's
a date
coming
on
out.
that?
Home opener of the Royals is when they're going to release it.
Oh, nice.
Good timing. What?
Good timing.
What happened? Did you get? Are you the head coach now?
No.
All right.
Breaking news right here. I just literally got a text message, but
It's okay to say this.
Probably, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
We'll talk about it off the air and maybe
Yeah.
release it next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week.
It's big time.
I need some time to. It's not a head coaching change. But I need some time to wrap my mind around this.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I know you
Football?
are losing your ride next year, though.
What's that?
You're losing your ride next year.
I am. Drew Steffen, I can't talk about that. Drew Steffen, who lives in Lawrence, and I would ride in with him for school or for stuff in the summer because he's coming from Lawrence. I live in KCK. It's kind of on his way. We meet. He actually is going to be the defensive coordinator at Eudora High School
Oh, sweet.
next year, which is closer for him. He, he's done a good job. It's been a pleasure. He's been at East as long as I have. We were there 5 years together, and great guy. And I wish Drew all the best. And he didn't want to do the drive from Lawrence every day, which
Don't blame him.
drive from Lawrence to Shawnee Mission East every day, and he got a job closer to home. And so he's going to be at Eudora, which is a 4A school, and they're in the West. So if they get to the state championship, they would get to play Bishop Miege.
Fun.
Yeah, but I mean, you still got to think that's a pretty good year, right?
Hey, I get to play Bishop Miege. Yeah, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no joke.
anyway, so I wish Drew the best. As he moves on, and it's just one of those things that happens in this business from time to time. And like I said, there's no, he's not leaving. There's no dirt to
So
spill or anything.
does that mean
like
that you're going to be the assistant coach for the girls next year?
That'd be breaking news to me.
Well,
I
you
did.
you were almost in there before Drew got it.
Not in that position, but I did interview with Lauren a few years ago for like a developmental assistant coach or something, and it just didn't work out. They went with somebody else that was in the building over me, and
Boo.
I got that. I mean, it's fine, but I still wish the. By the way, those seasons did wrap up this week.
Yep.
The girls lost on Tuesday to Olathe South in a tough game.
I tell you, Olathe South, that number 35 for them. My gosh, she plays like a guy.
Yeah,
I mean, she's only 6 foot, but she's.
I heard that.
She is. I mean, a handful. I mean, the moves, the post-up moves she makes under the hoop, good. I don't know what year she is, but man, whew, she's got a chance
and
to
then-
play in college.
Also, the boys lost on Wednesday night. The boys lost to a really good Blue Valley team. Blue Valley shot really well. The thing with the boys game, we played really well. The Blue Valley team averaged, I think Coach Hare told me 75 points a game, and we held them to 48. Lost 48-40. So, it was a really good game. They had a really good game plan. The kids played really hard. I can't speak to the girls' game. I wasn't there. You were there. But I know the boys played really hard and did a really good job that night. Just didn't get it done.
Wish I would have been there. I was in Moberly, Missouri.
Yeah.
That's a long ways away.
You were. But so congratulations, though, to the boys and the girls on phenomenal seasons and getting things done, and playing hard. So now we're on to spring sports.
Well,
shout out to Coach Will Gordon of Shawnee Mission East Baseball.
I'm looking forward to tonight. It's like, I think, year 3 of Kearney versus St. Joe in basketball.
Okay.
Last couple of years, St. Joe Lafayette's kind of handed it to Kearney in the playoffs. But then they turn around and hand it to the St. Joe schools, which have been proven to be better basketball schools than football schools. And so it's kind of been the Kearney St. Joe, double header thing for Kearney. And I wonder if St. Joe schools can move on out of districts this year.
We'll see.
Live on the U, you can see
Yeah.
tonight, starting at 5:30.
Live on the U Click. Check it out.
Live on the U.
I'll be watching. You be watching? No, you be working.
I'll be working.
I'm doing the play-by-play, so just turn me down. I'm not that good.
Oh, you're doing the play-by-play, so I'll definitely mute my TV. I mean,
Yeah.
what? Sorry.
Wow, Gary. Whoa.
I'll be the first to admit.
whoa.
I'm not. I could probably be really good. I just don't love doing it.
Yeah.
I've gotten better. And of
Tell you
course,
what, $5,000, I'll go do it for you. $5,000.
There you go.
talk to the wife.
Okay, it's fine.
Hey,
I'll-
talk. Here you
deal.
go.
You want me
Here's
to
a
talk
better
to my
one.
wife?
Here.
She says deal. Do
Oh,
it.
yeah, Gary's
No,
wife.
here's a better one. Talk to the hand.
Oh, talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand.
Rejected.
Yeah, 5 fingers, $5,000. I'm expensive.
See this? Yeah, $5,000. No, this is
He's
stop.
like 5 cents.
Stop. Yeah,
Ew.
5 cents. Oh, shoot.
Gary, you're worth $1 million. If I could pay you $1 million, I would.
All right.
You like that Tony Romo. Give me that Tony Romo
Yeah,
money.
give me that Tony Romo money.
Give me that Tony Romo
17
money.
mil.
He's hey,
10 years. It's $170 million, right? 170
staying
million.
with CBS.
10-year
CBS.
guaranteed
No,
contract.
Fox. Was it CBS?
No,
Fox?
CBS.
CBS.
Tony Romo, CBS.
10-year, $170 million contract. His contract is longer than CBS's deal to even do NFL games.
That's just unreal.
It's fully guaranteed. The
Yeah.
dude has got 100. The dude his grandkids are now. His Romo family is good to go.
Yep.
They were already before, but now
better-
they're like legacy stuff.
Better than the other quarterback for the
Their
Cowboys.
ESPN is rumored they're trying to trade for Al Michaels and then sign Peyton Manning for Monday night.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
saw that.
I think that'd be awesome.
The trying
But
to trade.
rumor.
ESPN's trying to make a
ESPN's trying
trade
to trade for Al Michaels.
for NBC.
and then-
or NBC. He's NBC, right?
Yeah.
And nobody want Booger. Booger needs
Here,
to go.
here, I'll give you a
XFL.
booger.
XFL
Hey,
Booger. Booger
I'll give
needs to
you
go.
Booger.
I'm missing Booger because it's just memes. It's meme city, dude.
It is.
It's meme city.
Hey, if this team scores more points tonight, they're going to win.
It's like him sitting in that chair, just like, and he's like, "Hey, did you know? Hey, if they score
Hold
a
on, do that
touchdown,
again. We're going to turn that into a meme. There we go.
Pause.
Now we got a meme.
if you did, no, they score a touchdown, 6 points. You know, stuff like that.
If you score a touchdown, you go.
Spike the ball.
Remember what
Yeah.
was the kid's name we had at the he was good.
Oh, Marion? Was it Amari or Marion? Something like that?
He was good.
Remember the kid at
Oh
the power
yeah,
line?
I don't remember.
Hey, that kid, that's a memory for life.
Oh, yeah, it was cool.
High energy guy.
Let's go XFL. Talk a little XFL real quick as we wrap up.
Yeah, I did. I watched. I actually only fully watched one game this weekend. I watched the Houston-Dallas game, which me and you had a bet on. I was feeling pretty good about the game the whole time because Landry Jones likes to throw interceptions, and so Yeah, but Dallas kind of kicked it on late, and I actually thought they were going to make it a game. Landry re-aggravated his knee, so Landry's out for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, which I don't know. No, that's not the rest of the season, but the deal with Dallas is they have the system's there. Their defense is okay. Houston's defense is pretty good, and then they got PJ Walker, who's actually pretty lights out. So actually, I was really enjoying that game. I thought it was really fun to watch, and I bet on the game as well. I missed on the over, but I did a teaser, so I hit Roughnecks and over teaser, which was good for me. But Houston is looking like the best team in the XFL right now to me.
They are. They're 4-0.
And then record don't say everything because I don't know what happened to DC. They're getting like bombed.
Yeah, so
now.
DC was 2-0.
I mean, people have them power ranked last, and I don't know what changed.
I don't either.
But Cardell's looking a little human now.
So we got the Houston Roughnecks, obviously at the top, 4-0.
Yeah, I say they're the best team, power ranking wise.
You've got the Defenders, DC, the New York Guardians, Dallas Renegades, all at 2-2.
Out of all those teams, of the 2-2 teams, I actually like Dallas. I like Dallas the best.
St. Louis, I missed. They're 3-1. So
St. Louis is easily looking like the second best team in the league right now.
They are. And then you got the Vipers, the Wildcats, and the Dragons, Seattle, LA, and Tampa Bay, all at 1-3. So
out of those three, I think actually the team that's looking better because they finally figured out their quarterback situation is the Vipers.
So two teams from each division do make the playoffs. Obviously, right now in the West, that would be Houston and Dallas would make the playoffs. And we'd get to see that again, which they still play again during the regular season.
In Houston.
In Houston. And then in the East, you would have St. Louis at 3-1. And then I believe the D.C. Defenders have the tiebreaker over the New York Guardians.
I'm going to call by the end of the year, it's going to be Houston and wait, what? Oh, it's kind of messed up on my deal.
So the West.
Let me look at yours.
The West, there we go. You can look at it there. West, East.
Oh, so for the East, I'll say actually St. Louis, Tampa will make the playoffs. I think DC will fall out.
Okay. So you think Tampa's going to come back from 1-3?
Yeah, they look. I mean, with the getting Aaron Murray looked really rough, and then they started the kid from what's that kid from South Florida? The kid that was at USF,
okay.
South Florida quarterback. He was like he was pretty flashy in his time there. Anyways, they started him, and then they moved on to some dude I had never heard of, and he's just way more stable. And they started relying on the run game a little more. Anyways, I think Tampa Bay gets up there, and I actually think I like to trash St. Louis. I don't want them to win, but I think they're going to win the division there.
Like I said, I think the St. Louis people have been through a lot with football. The fans, I'd kind of like to see St. Louis. I mean,
were you saying?
I like to blatantly ignore the fact that the owner was kind of a jerk to St. Louis. I like to blame the
then
fans.
you had the Cardinals. Before that, and
You said he was at Southern Florida or Central Florida? UCF or
I think it's USF.
USF. Okay.
South Florida. I can't remember his name. I think it's with the coach that came from Texas. I think he's a strong
former quarterback for OU. Is it?
Yeah,
Central
Landry
Florida.
Jones. He's been terrible.
No, it's Central Florida, University of Central Florida.
Okay.
I don't know. The South Florida dude is like Quentin.
Yeah. Shout out to Stephanie, one of our followers on Twitter that we interact with some. She is a graduate of UCF.
UCF? Oh, I got you.
I see the ratings are up in week 2. I haven't seen the rest. I saw ratings were up in week 2. I saw some stories out there about how the NFL needs to take note of certain things.
Yeah.
From on the field and off the field. Thing about NFL, it's an old school boys club. Football's kind of that way. It's hard to get things to change in a deep, long tradition of sport.
I agree.
Maybe that's why I'm not really, because my sports teams are KU and Kansas City and the Royals. Not a lot of change. The graphics are very old school. XFL is kind of like arena. It's poppy, flashy, and I'm not poppy and flashy. I'm old school.
Yeah, true. So
I like how you agree with that. That I'm not poppy and
You're
flashy.
not.
No.
You're
I'm
a
old school.
no frills guy.
Real
I
old
like that
school.
about you though, because you're honest.
Yeah.
And if
I
you
know,
think
he-
something's not good, you're like,
And
yeah, it's-
I was talking to a friend of mine that owns a ball club